I will be talking about qualities of good English language textbook. So there are certain characteristics of good textbooks, and we will be exploring it one by one today. Okay. So the characteristics are vocabulary, structures, subject matter, illustration, physical makeup of the textbook, and etc. So a textbook. What is a textbook? A textbook is the prescribed book for the students of a particular age group. For probably for the school going children, it will be the main center of attraction. So they will be studying if their textbook looks good enough or it is attractive, like that something. So it is the basis for the teaching and learning process. So it will cover all items which is given in the syllabus according to FL below to make the best usage of time in the classroom and to avoid unintended repetitions. It is wise that a teacher has a textbook with him at least in the background of his mind. So let's move to the first thing, which is vocabulary. Language and vocabulary is most important in textbooks. So the vocabulary which is used in the textbook is well selected and properly graded. So if a word has more than one meaning, the easier meaning will be introduced first, and in the later lessons the difficult meaning will be introduced. So it should be organized properly, like from simple to complex or from concrete to abstract. If it is a good textbook, it will be having a limited amount of vocabulary. So moving on to the second thing, that is structures. So in a scientific way, there is a different structures will be placed in a textbook. A learner will not be coming across various structures in a same page. For example, simple structures will be introduced in the first few pages of the textbook, and difficult structures will be introduced in the later lessons. In the later lessons, the simple structures, I mean the earlier structures, will be repeated in order to consolidate the students' knowledge. So the older structures will be introduced with new vocabulary, and the new structures will be introduced with older vocabulary. Like there will be one difficulty at a time, either a vocabulary or a structure. It will make the learning easier for the student. So this is all about structures. And the main thing, it is the selection of the subject matter. The subject matter contained in the book is according to the mental level of the students. Probably the school going children will be concerned with like festivals, toys, games, their home, family members, and school, friends, everything like that. So in the lower classes, the subject matter will be dealing with these concepts only. But in the case of the highest standard, higher students, we can add content like tales of actions, dramas, like that we can do it. Everything will be based on their needs and interest. Most probably, as far as possible, every subject, every content should be interrelated with each other. That is the thing we have to see about. And next thing is that students should not feel boredom. So there will be various things in a good textbook, like there will be biographies, essays, poems, and most importantly supplement reader. It will give pleasure to them while reading, and it will give them a habitual reading thing, etc. And the next thing is illustrations. So the student should be attracted towards the book through the illustration pictures. If it is an activity given in the textbook, the student or a children should understand the activity through the activity pictures itself. So it will make the job easy for the teachers. The teacher should not or need not have to explain the thing using the mother tongue, because the students will understand everything through the activity, the illustration pictures. The illustration picture should be far enough to represent everything to the child. That is illustration. Okay. The next thing is exercise. We all know that the exercises will be at the end of the textbook or the end of the lessons, units, even at the end of the page. So it can be essay type questions, subjective type questions, short answer also. It is nothing application based. The students will be applying their knowledge, what they have learned in their unit or lesson, they will be applying their knowledge over the questions. And the most important thing is physical makeup of the textbook. Even us will be looking at the binding, how the binding is, how the textbook is, how the paper quality is, and if there is a printing error, we will be changing the book, right? So even kids will look at this, how the physical makeup of the textbook. So the pictures, they will be looking at the pictures, and the binding should be good enough, because it will last for at least 1 year, right? So this is the physical makeup of the textbook. And in conclusion, we have seen about structures, vocabulary and language, subject matter, as well as illustration, and the physical makeup of the textbook. So there should be well selected vocabulary, structured content, and engaging illustrations. Through the thoughtful exercises, reinforce learning, while attention to physical quality ensures the durability and usability, breaking it as a valuable resource for both the teaching as well as the learning process. So these are the things we have seen today. These are the characteristics of the good English textbook. Thank you.